What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan 1 here, and today we're back again with another Transformers figure review, and we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolutions Voyager class Tarn. Now, before we get into this review, we do have a quick word from our sponsors, and this is just breaking news. I just got this in today. I will not be reviewing this, but this is a review sample that they told me to advertise. This video, by the way, is brought to you by our wonderful sponsor, Planet Toys, where we just got in the brand new Studio Series 86 Brawn. So if you want this, I suggest you go and buy it from them right now. I'll leave a link to this specific product in the description below. So just letting you all know, we did just get this in, as in Planet Toys just let me know, hey, we have this, so advertise it before you send it back. You're not allowed to open it. So I'm not allowed to open this, so we're not going to be taking a look at this figure today. We're going to be taking a look at this figure today. So, basically, yeah, this is Legacy Evolutions Tarn, and I was very, very excited that we were getting a Legacy Evolution. We were getting a Tarn. We were just getting Tarn straight up. I was very pleased with that. Now, in terms of the tank mode, I mean, it's a weird looking tank mode. Let's just be honest here. The turret does rotate all the way 360, though the guns can kind of get in the way and untab things. These guns over here can just move to the side only that far, and then that far. He does not roll. He does not have any rollers. He's got these little nubs on the bottom here that are supposed to mimic wheels, but they're not wheels. So hold on here. The fuck, Hasbro? You couldn't have literally just put in like two little nubbins for wheels. You couldn't have just put in the little wheels there, like what you did for this dude here. Like, let's take a look. See here. You could have done something like that, but on a smaller scale. But no, you couldn't have. But anyways, I digress. Anyways, this figure is beautiful, and let's get into some scale comparisons. So here he is with another Legacy Evolutions figure, as my other scale comparisons fall. Here he is next to one of our previous reviews, Cloud Cover. And here he is next to one of his wave mates. Here he is next to Shrapnel, if I can get him to stand properly. And here he is with an oldie but a goodie, or maybe not an oldie or oldie specifically, but here he is with Legacy Cosmos. And here he is next to his actual wave mate, Leo Prime. And really quick, before we get into the rest of this, I do want to mention something that I completely forgot in my Leo Prime video. So we'll move him off to the side really quick. You're going to want to fold these out. So there's another weapon feature in here, and I completely forgot. It did slip my mind. You want to fold out the lion paws, and you want to flip out these blades, and there you have... there you have the paw claws, or whatever. That's what I call them, but I don't know what they're actually called. But there you have his bladed weapons that come out of the paw on this figure. So moving on. And last but not least, here he is next to Armada Megs. Alright, so now, let's get into this figure. Now, there is a little bit of parts forming to do this. What? Oh my goodness, parts forming. Yes, I did this exactly right. This comes all the way off, and in order to get it transformed somewhat, you want to rotate it all the way around until you kind of hear it thoop into place. And if you also want to, rotate the cannons the other direction, and that's how you transform the gun for robot mode. Just letting all of you know, that's why this part's formed. So, there you go. Now we're moving on to this thing. So to transform them, you kind of want to just pop these up just a little bit, just to kind of get them out of the way. Make sure that everything is all nice and, splendiferous there. Bring this up just enough, like so, right there. Then you're going to come to the bottom section of this. You're going to untab everything here and kind of just swing it up a little bit. Bring this down. Bring this inward. take this panel here, rotate it around, and then you're going to, once again, bring this up just enough, fold this outward, bring this in all the way, close up this gap section here, like so, and then you pretty much are good to go there. And it should look something like this. So basically going to want to do the same thing on the other side. Untab it, swing it down, fold this up, bring this out, rotate that around, fold this out, close this up, bring this down, and rotate this around like so, to a point where it all looks like this. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to this is really odd. This is a really awkward figure. You're going to basically take this whole section, rotate it at the third tread inward to a point where it's going to do this, and it's going to push the chest like that. And when you do that, you're going to push the chest inward. That's going to pop this up, which will then allow you to have some space freed up for the chest to close up, if it will close up properly. Oh, don't forget also push push the third tread section inward, and then it will close up all the way properly. So yeah, there you go. Don't forget to do that step. Bring the legs finally all the way down, fold them feet downwards, split them, come to the back section, take this section up again here, push it up just enough. Actually, you can rotate it. Actually, if you should rotate that, just rotate it. And there are tabs on the back here that will peg into these slots here. So I'm going to push those in. Then you're going to bring these little gun pieces up like so, and do that. Then come to the hands, rotate them at the wrist, so that way his arms don't look so derpy. And there you have Tarn in his robot mode, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. I'm going to come back to the gun. We're going to plug it into this port down here. This is the only port that it will fit into. And then there you have Tarn in his robot mode. And I dig this robot mode. Honestly, I cannot wait for them to do the rest of the DJD. Please, Hasbro, I'm begging you. I'm begging you, please do the rest of the DJD. If this is what you guys can produce just off of a mere budget alone for this guy, please give us the rest of the DJD. I don't care if they're all in core class. I don't care if they're in deluxe or Voyager or even leader class. I don't care. Give us more of these. Like, honestly, you guys are knocking it out of the park with this Generation 2 stuff. Like, you guys are knocking it out of the park with the Generation 2 stuff. So, at least most of it. But please give us more of this. This is what we want more of. So, anywho. So coming into the figure here, I dig the way that this looks. I think it's beautiful. I think it's comic book accurate, and I definitely... Hold on here. Let's get a close-up of that face. Oh, that beautiful looking face. Oh, my goodness. Coming down to these guns here and these legs, and it almost reminds me of a Gundam model kit. So, but yeah. So coming back into comparisons, let's straighten him out just a little bit here. Here he is next to Legacy Evolutions Armada Megs. And as you can see, he's pretty close to, like, he's a pretty good sized Voyager. Like, he's a pretty good sized Voyager. So here he is next to his wave mate, Leo Convoy. Here he is next to, as things just decide to fall, here he is next to Legacy Cosmos. And here he is next to Legacy Evolutions Shrapnel. Not Scrapnel, Shrapnel. That being said, could somebody tell me if that's a real thing? I don't know or not. So, anywho, If I have to rate this figure on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this thing a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that I really have a downside with is these little nubbins here. But before we go, we're going to show off one more thing you can do with the weapon here. These cannons are removable, and this whole thing, that's what they tell you to do, is to remove that. And then you're supposed to allegedly take you're supposed to take, I think you're supposed to do it like this. Yeah, you're supposed to do it like that. And then you have the Evo fusion gun that the box would tell you to have, which I don't have the box because once again, like I said, a lot of boxes got damaged in the move, but these ones just happened to survive. So, anywho, we're gonna remove this because it looks really stupid. So, anyways, this is Transformers Legacy Evolutions Voyager class Tarn, and this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to drop a comment down below about what Transformer figure you would like to see me do next, as I know our sponsors would just love to help me out with that. And this is also Thomas Fan 1 saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. And also, or not for blah blah blah. This is where my tongue stops working and I can't do my outro. So don't forget to subscribe to Optination Reviews, Beastman Reviews, Bravely Gigi, iStar552, Take Along Productions, Jordy's Railfan Videos, Memphis Railfan Productions, Riveted Railfan Reviews, Patrick with the Y, and this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, don't forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.